Okay, welcome to the Happy Gaijin. It's Wednesday! Hope everyone's doing well. I'm just going to take these out, but I don't need the headphones. I was just checking all the levels as you do. And it is Wednesday, indeed. Middle of the week. Happy Gaijin time. And as always, it's great to be alive, to be here with you guys, chatting about all things, not necessarily just Japan related. Obviously, I am known as the packing guy, the Japan guy, and it's great to have a little bit of a question and answer session talking about Japan, etc. I'm asleep, so I can't watch this. Dude, you're asleep. Are you sleep talking? If you are asleep, are you sleep talking? Is the question. So yeah, anyway, let's see who's here. As always, Wednesdays are a little bit chill, and I'm gonna introduce you to a new snack. I don't think I've introduced you to this snack yet. Dun dun dun! Oh my god, I got these in Japan when I was there just a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and they are kalbi. I guess it's pepperoni flavored potato chips or crisps, we call them in the UK, crisps. And let me just say that I was introduced to these by Oriental Pearl, and it's kind of been life-changing. They are incredible. They are so freaking incredible. Dosu Chizu. Okay, so I'm going to be having some of these as we go along, but let's just quickly go through the chat, see who's here, etc. Hit that like button. Yes, please hit the like button, because it does actually help. There you go. It does actually help the channel out with engagement and all that sort of thing. So please do. Howdy Bojo Pigeon. It's nice to see people come to hang out on Wednesdays and on Sundays. It's always fun. Good evening from Bruxelles, Brussels. How are you doing, Philippe? My friend, my 2-minute meetup friend. That makes for a fun story. Remember that time that we met up for 2 minutes? The time that you were my crutch in my stressful navigation to Japan? I'll never forget that. Common commenter, hey my friend, how are you doing, common commenter? Follow the sun, good day, all the way from Australia. If I go upside down, are you down there? Actually, if I'm looking down, does that mean that I'm looking at you now? Everyone is starting to take off work in anticipation of the long Thanksgiving holiday here in the US. Hey, yeah, happy early Thanksgiving holiday to everyone who does, who's basically, does Thanksgiving. Obviously, it's not something that we celebrate here in Europe, but I appreciate, and I can be Thanksgiving, and I can be thankful for you guys who come here to this tiny channel of the Happy Gaijin. Thank you, and I hope you all have a great one. Hey, Frog Lady, how you doing, Froggy? And sleep talking. Who is this? Where am I? Nomadic Gaijin being funny. Sleep talking. Jim Ross, other Gaijin happy, of course. We try to be happy. Try. Trying to. Jennifer, hey Jennifer. Jenny says, ooh, what happened? Hi Nathan, an early happy Thanksgiving. We're thankful for you and your 2 amazing channels. Thank you so much. I'm very thankful for you. I'm thankful for all of you guys who support me and keep me going. Helps a lot. Yeah, and you know what? This channel here, the Happy Gaijin, is actually quite close to being the first step of monetization. So I'm only, I think, 8 subscribers away from hitting 500 subscribers, which is what I need for the first set of monetization, and I'm only around 800 watch hours, going up slowly. I was hopeful that I would be able to do it before the trip that I'm going on for New Year's, but I'm not very sure that's going to be the case, to monetize this channel before then. But hey, I can try. And I put out this reaction video as a result. You know, I'm trying to branch out. This channel has always been, yes, Japan first, and obviously, actually no, this channel is Nathan first, if that makes any sense. It's not necessarily Japan. I think all the Japan content is on Ninja Monkey, but this channel is definitely a streaming, aiming to be a streaming channel. I have a lot to learn about streaming from my friend Nomadic Gaijin, for example. But this channel is a vlog channel, a streaming channel, and it's a Nathan character channel first. That means that if I have an idea, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it on this channel. If I have some content that doesn't quite make it into the Ninja Monkey, it's gonna go on this channel. And just 2 days ago, I did a reaction, and it was actually a lot of fun to put together, quite easy to put together. And I hope that you enjoyed it and watched it, and let me know what you thought of the reaction video, TikTok reaction to Life in Japan. Just bought my ticket for Suzuoka F1. Are you kidding me, dude? You can't do this to me. Damn it. Pizza potato. On that note, it is pizza potato. Pizza potato. I give these a solid, I mean, it's quite a big, I mean, people say that Japanese portions are small, but actually this is quite a big, for European standards, quite a big big pack of chips or crisps. And if you look inside, they're quite a good amount of chips in there. And excuse the crunch, but what I love about these chips or these crisps is they have all these like sort of like crunchy, like these like dusting of flavoring. So when you eat it, so good. Oishi, oishi. Hey, Ro the Evil, how you doing? Ro the Evil is in the house. Jess is here. Danny B, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Frog Lady, you're living life too well. Yes, if I look down, I believe I can see Frog Lady. Hi. And Follow the Sun. Hi. Down there. Kind of strange. Okay, that was looking a bit strange. Ro the Evil. Less than 5 hours until I'm done with work. Gonna eat so much food tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I actually celebrated Thanksgiving once before because my parents have some American friends, and we were invited to a Thanksgiving dinner once when I was younger, and I remember eating loads. So I can imagine all the eating. Frog Lady green with envy again. Ninja Turkey. One love, Ninja Monkey. One love, Robert. One love, everyone. In fact, I don't know. How was it? OMG. That is awesome. One love. I love you guys. I love you guys. We are some happy gaijin here. I'm glad. Hopefully going back to Japan October 2024. Keep the hope going. Stop doing the saving. You were not a fan, Jesse. They were so freaking good. I love them. I really do like them a lot. Oh, look at this one. This one has like a real dusting of a lot of whatever that flavoring is. Breaking news. Nathan is a character. Thank you. It's cheese. Japan always has such seasonally themed snacks. Last year I got a pack of winter crystals, potato chips, just sort of flavored basically, okay. Yeah, I mean they have a lot of regional snacks and a lot of seasonal snacks. So for example, Starbucks will have a lot of regional flavors that you can only get in different regions around Japan, but they'll also have a lot of seasonal flavors. This time round, they had just released the Halloween whatever flavor one, which was basically tasted really sweet and really caramelly or molasses flavor, if that makes any sense. And I wasn't a big fan. And then straight after Halloween, basically on the 1st of November, they brought out the winter strawberry flavor or something like that. And I wasn't a fan of that one. It was just a little bit too sweety. We'll know within the next week, I hope. Let's hope. Going to Japan on the 29th of November and on the 10th of December. Explain yourself, sir. The specialties, okay, Tawada speaks. The specialties of Chiba are peanuts and sardines. Ooh, but sardine flavored chips are utterly disgusting. I'm not a fan of sardines, to be honest. Jim is going to agree there. You love molasses? I mean, I do. I like it. I just, maybe in the drink format, it wasn't something that I was enjoying a lot. On that note, talking about drinks, it's that time of the evening. For those of you who are watching for the very first time, I'm a little bit of a Coke Zero fanboy. I'm a little bit of a Japan fanboy also, just in case you didn't know. And I have a traditional Coke Zero drink on every single stream. So, Kanpai, once again, thanks for all your support here watching on Happy Gaijin, and obviously for supporting me on Ninja Monkey too. So, I have a few questions. My question is, what are your thoughts on this backdrop that I've sort of started to use on my videos recently? I've been trying to figure out a way that I can have my camera pretty much set up all the time, my lights pretty much set up all the time, and I've come to this solution, which is basically this backdrop here. In fact, there's something I don't like about the backdrop, which I'm going to fix right now. Hold on. And that is that this is falling down. Oh. I believe that was a gift from Philippe. So yeah, this works really well because literally I can have the camera set up all the time, very easy to set up, the light can stay there, and I can get my videos recorded and done easily. And also it seems to be working well for live streams also. Does it look you know, like YouTuber-esque? YouTuber-esque? Tawada, the MVP, going to Hong Kong, December the 6th to the 10th from Japan. Yeah, I do that quite often. I mean, I haven't done it recently, but usually I go to Japan and then I like piggyback from Japan to wherever and then return to Japan. So I know what you mean. Ah. I like the backdrop right away. Is it your house or a picture? It's my house, dude. It's my house. Look, I can move things. I can touch things. Look, I'm moving it. Look, it's my can of Coke is here, next to the Ditto. It's my spare sort of studio room, I guess. Usually, you see me. I point the camera that way, and you see like the backdrop that way. But I thought this is a little bit more tidy. And it means that the rest of the room can be really messy and you don't need to see it. I only have to make sure that this remains tidy, which is going to be quite hard. But yeah. It does. Green screen is better. Maybe. I'm not saying it isn't. But I have a green screen and it broke. And the other green screen that I was using was basically a bed sheet, which I had to put up with some pegs. It would take me like 10 minutes to put up, you know, making sure that everything is set up properly, and then making sure that the shadow isn't hitting the green screen, etc. So it's just, believe it or not, it's just, ooh, fireworks. Believe it or not, it's just an additional sort of like 10-minute, 15-minute thing, when right now, the way it is right now, basically I can sit down and I can start within 2 or 3 minutes. rather than having to set up a lot of things. At the moment, all I need to do is set up my camera, connect to the computer, put on my microphone, and I'm ready to go. Basically everything is set up. So hopefully it will mean that I can be more flexible, I can do a few more reaction videos for the channel, and I can be more spontaneous. Also, if I ever want to live stream, I can just be spontaneous. I don't have to worry too much about setting things up. Also, it will mean that I can hopefully make more content, record more content, etc. So hopefully that will all work out. Bojo Pigeon with the fireworks, yeah. Wait, is that a Ditto plushie? I found one in Haneda on the way home, and the little toddler at the shop started crying, motioning for me to give it to him. Did you give it to him? That's a question. Did you? Right, let me show you. Since you mentioned. So Ditto plushie from the Pokemon Center, actually. Yeah, it's from the Pokemon Center. And usually I have this sort of semi-tradition. Every trip I go to in Japan, every single trip, I get myself a plushie, one plushie, as a sort of souvenir from the Pokemon Center or from the Pokemon store or but it's usually a Pokemon plushie. So I have a few different Pokemon plushies, and more recently I've started going for plushies that are smaller, because you know they can get a little bit big. This one here, this Pikachu that's over here, is one of my favorites, because this Pikachu over here, it's I guess it's like a Matsuri style traditional Japanese Pikachu. So this guy is so awesome, don't you agree with me? Pretty cool, huh? It's one of my favorite ones, but he's still a little bit big, you know. I'll put you back here, and I also have this guy over here, which is a Pikachu climbing the Sky Tree. And for those of you who know anything about the Sky Tree, wait a minute, because I think hold on, let me just check something, because I think that I have on my filters. No, I thought that maybe I had some weird filter on the thing, but I don't. I'm good. So yeah, this one I bought from the Sky Tree, and I love it because it's like Godzilla climbing, or King Kong climbing the Sky Tree. And the really cute thing about this one is that it actually is, the Sky Tree is also a Pikachu. So you can see that the Sky Tree, one of the decks is a Pikachu, and the Sky Tree has a tail, which is kind of funny. So this is another one, but this one's also a little bit big, so I'm trying to keep away from these ones. And now more recently I've started getting these pocket ones, Pikachu Pocket or Pokemon Pocket ones. This one's from the Pokemon Center in Kyoto, and it's a lot smaller, as you can see. So this is the sort of the size that it's like I guess it's a traditional Pikachu with a kimono. Kind of cool, this one. Exclusive and very regional from the Pokemon Center. Why has this become a Pikachu Pokemon show and tell all of a sudden? But I'm going to show you something that isn't Pokemon related, or two things that isn't Pokemon related. The first one is this this Akita that I got from Akita. So this guy I got from Akita. And the second thing, which isn't Pokemon related, is this Henry vacuum cleaner, which is a little bit random. Anyway, enough about the plushies. I don't think you're here for the plushies. A bit random. Studio room, track lighting rig, green screen, fixed and movable camera, and live from Gibraltar happens. It's cute. That's not the same one I have, but it's the same size. Cool. That one's nice too. I bought an entire luggage of Pokemon home from the center, I can imagine. That's why I'm forcing myself to one. The Pikachu Skytree one is my favorite, but went to the Ikebukuro one last time, so I couldn't pick it up. And also, a lot of the time, these things are a little bit, they run out very quickly. In fact, I'll show you one of my favorite ones, and this is the last one I'll show you when it comes to Pokemon. I know that not everybody likes Pokemon, but this one is probably my ultimate favorite Pokemon like plushie. It's really quite rare. It's limited. I guess it's limited edition. It's really rare. I found it, and then I showed my friend, and the following day I went to pick one up for my friend, and they said, sorry, we've run out. It was like they ran it once and then it never made it again, as far as I'm aware. And it's this guy here. And the interesting thing about this guy, wait a minute, it's really weird, isn't it? The colors are weird. I must have some kind of there's no, why are the colors weird? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where on earth. Music. No. I don't know where the video thing is. It's as if it's disappeared. Sources. Okay, here we go. Video. Ah, okay. Let me remove this. Okay, that's better. It had some kind of a weird effect. But this guy is really kind of rare because it has some little pegs at the front. Like the paws have little pegs, which means that you basically put him on your shoulder and this attaches to your t-shirt, and then it can literally sit on you. It can stay there for a while, I guess. Let me just attach the other one. There you go. What do you think, guys? So yeah, so basically he can just attach to my shoulder. So that's a pretty cool one. Pretty nice find. The cafe in Ikebukuro one have really cute Pikachu chefs, but it didn't seem them for sale. I got a Pikachu chef actually. Where are you? I have more up there. I have like quite a few, because like I said, every single trip that I go to. Where are you? He's somewhere. But I do have a Pikachu chef also that I got from the cafe. So yeah, great souvenirs. Pretty sure we're all here for the plushies. I don't care for Pokemon, sorry, I don't know how to translate it. Kind of okay. More plushies, please. This would be the last one. We should make a Discord channel for plushies. Returning in 31 days. Staying in Osaka and Nagoya, getting concerned about the crowds. So hopefully lots of day trips. Awesome. Yeah, day trip it, dude. Day trip it. It's gonna be great. My kids are big Pokemon fans, so I bought back a total of 10 plus plushies in my last 2 trips. Wow. Yellow is yellow. Yeah, but before there was the special filter for the green screen was on, so it was making Pikachu look a little bit strange. Hey Pikachu, stay. There you go. So yeah. Remember, we're here for any questions. Like a parrot's. It's like a pirate, but it's a Pikachu thing. Pirates. Parrots. There's always time for plushies. Keep them coming, Nathan. Maybe I'll have to do another special stream, just for all my plushies. But I do have quite a number. I mean, like there's another 3 or 4 there, and I'm sure that some have fallen like behind the sofa. I don't want to eat too much because it's a little bit late to eat. It's so good. So freaking good. You stay. Nathan, I'll show you one more after the next one or two. Yeah, I can't control myself. Attach something else to your shirt. What else should I attach to my shirt? I mean, it's hard because I could put a ditto here, but the problem is that I have to balance a ditto because it doesn't really have a peg. But it's a bit, you see, it's difficult. No, I'm not going to do that. You can go back over here. You can stay there, ditto. Got to go and do a breakfast club. Someone has to feed the kiddies. Behave yourselves while I'm gone, or I'll send you to your rooms. We'll try to be good. How many days to my trip? That is a good question. Let's find out. How many days? 34 days. 34 days. 4 weeks and 6 days. 4 weeks and 6 days. What about you guys? When is your next trip to Japan? What are you planning on doing? And yeah. And I might have a special guest. On Sunday. I want to start a new, not quite a new series, but it's a series that I want to refine a little bit more on the Ninja Monkey channel. Basically, it's going to be similar to what I've done with Jessica and I've done with Alan before, but a little bit more refined. It's going to be trip report. So if you travelers who watch me, who follow Ninja Monkey or Happy Gaijin, want to help me put together a trip report of your trip to Japan, where we can give insights, we can give your itinerary and useful information to viewers, then please let me know, because it would be really nice to be able to at least do one trip report a month for those people who are interested in traveling to Japan. So I've spoken to one of our viewers. I want to keep it a little bit secret. Who's just come back from a trip, and the idea is the first 20 minutes of the trip of the stream on Sunday, hopefully if it happens on Sunday, the first 20 minutes will be minor, if not no interaction with the audience on the chat. It will be a straight on 15-20 minute interview where we look at the itinerary that the person or the group of people went on, how they traveled from place to place, what their favorite parts and least favorite parts from each places are, and then looking at any tips or specific advice for tourists who might want to replicate their trip. So the idea is that after doing that 15-20 minutes, then I would start the live stream chat and check the chat, etc. And the idea is that I can actually make those 15-20 minute like interview into a trip report, and that trip report will be chopped up, put on the channel as a sort of trip report in its own right, and the rest of the live stream would then be moved onto the Happy Gaijin, so that we have like a playlist of trip reports different people go on different itineraries, and I think it's very useful for people to see what other people get up to, how they do their trips. Some people literally like to copy step by step what other people do, and if I can have a good collection of different trip reports from different people, from different types of people, I think will be very useful. I've been thinking a lot about value of live streams, and I know that sometimes I think to myself, why would anybody really rewatch a live stream? Oh, like replay, right? A lot of the live stream is to do with interaction and chatting with people, that kind of thing. So I do wonder, like, why would anybody actually rewatch or watch the replay? So this way, what I want to do is exactly that. I want to have 15-20 minutes of really valuable, really targeted information, so that at least those 15-20 minutes will become sort of a segment, and then the rest we can have fun and chat and do what we do. So that's the idea. So if you all have any questions, let me know, and if anybody does want to feature in one of these trip reports, it would mean you being on camera and giving me some information, such as your itinerary, such as your modes of transport between each place, your lows and your highs for each location, and anything that you liked or that you didn't like specifically. So yeah, even if your itinerary is in Tokyo, just if you were in Tokyo for a week, what was your itinerary for a week in Tokyo, for example? If you were on a two-week trip across Japan, what was your itinerary across Japan for 2 weeks, and how did you travel around? Frog Lady, I mean, I have can't leave my room, nobody told me. Mode young minds, indeed. 10 days, only 1 night, dude. It hasn't hit me yet. You know what? I am so busy right now with life that I can't even think about the trip coming up. I need to sort of like get through life first. It's a bit busy. This week and the following week are going to be quite hectic. 2 years, what, Jesse? So lucky. I filled 2 Visit Japan web registration as I'm entering twice. Oh yes, you're gonna have to do it twice. It's true. That'll be fun. I'm probably one of the few who travels with an agency, so it might be a different perspective. Yeah, that's the whole idea, Jesse. A lot of people, literally, they're a little bit apprehensive, and I think people do tend to like itineraries. They like to be able to follow specific steps, and hopefully if we have a good library of different itineraries and different ways of doing things, and even the hotels that people stay in, that sort of thing, it will maybe inspire people to follow in the steps of other viewers, or follow in similar steps, or get inspiration. That's the whole idea. I want to give value to people, basically. I want people to watch Ninja Monkey and to come out the other side with a little bit more value, you know, value added. I found a super low and a flight 2 nights ago and went for it. The price went down $200 at night. Wow, and now it's $500 more than my purchase. What? 133 days until my trip to Tokyo. Wow, 133 days, you'll be surprised. It's like quick. Recently got contacted by some people local to me planning their first trip to Japan. Very last minute, next month, looking for advice. So I've been helping them ramp up in knowledge. Awesome. Bojo Pigeon, you know where to send them also to Ninja Monkey. On Ninja Monkey, there's a playlist, actually. It's called Japan Starter Kit. And it's basically all of those questions that people ask. It's on a playlist in Ninja Monkey, Japan Starter Kit. How to fill out your Visit Japan form. Tokyo itinerary, Kyoto itinerary, you know, everything that you need basically is there. How to find a hotel, different locations to stay in Tokyo. It's all in a playlist. There's also a playlist of Japan, less crowded Japan, which I'm slowly adding to, you know, which might be useful for those of you who are interested. Next month is the Monet exhibit in Ueno and the Beethoven's Ninth Symphony at Suntory Hall. Then visit girlfriend's ancestor castle town, Hikone in Shiga Prefecture, and lots of family chores, including a lot of cleaning, I believe, right? He said. I might wind up giving them a tour of Akihabara since I'll be there at the same time. Cool. Hey, that sounds cool. How do we sign up? You sign up. The idea is if you are happy being on camera and if you are happy being part of the trip report, then you'd have to provide an itinerary that you've done. You would have to provide how you traveled from location to location, potentially some of the hotels that you stayed at, and maybe give the ins and the outs of each hotel, that sort of thing. But it will be an interview basis. It will be on a live stream, and it probably be on a Sunday. So if you are interested, please contact me via the Discord. Send me a private message on the Discord, and we'll get things going. I think it's, like I said, it's ultimately is to help people out. You know, I don't need help with an itinerary, and I know that a lot of you here might not need help with an itinerary because you're sort of pros also, but there's lots of people that love getting inspiration, and that's the whole point, really. Amazing idea. Thanks, Ro the Evil. Only true fans watch replays. I know that people do watch replays. I know that most people, a lot of people do watch replays. I know that happens, especially people who are like followers, fans, or part of the family, right? I understand. Even me myself, I don't actually watch as much YouTube as people think that I do. It's just very difficult to run a YouTube channel and to also watch YouTube. But I tend to sometimes watch replays, for example, Lito, or if Nomadic Gaijin, or even Clayton, back in the clay. Sometimes in the morning when I'm having breakfast, I have it in the background whilst I'm having breakfast or making myself a coffee, and that's pretty much my allocated time, I would say, to YouTube. So I do a little bit of, I understand the replay thing, but for I want to obviously attract new people, and yeah, new people don't normally watch replays, you're right. I'm working on moving there permanently, hopefully no more as a tourist, but I'm sure that you'll have loads of really interesting insights to add, both when you're there as a tourist and when you hopefully live there permanently. Being busy helps the time pass faster, and it also helps the hair fall out faster. Seriously. Two-week itinerary from the end of October. Volunteer for trip report here. Awesome. So you've already done it, Robert. You've already been on a 2-week itinerary. So send me a message and we can sort out something. Like I mentioned, I mean, there's different ways of doing it. We could even film it beforehand, and I can actually replay it during the live stream, you know. So I could even record quite a few and have them prepared, and then during a live stream insert them in. That's another way of doing it, actually. So awesome sauce will do. You helped my itinerary. Awesome. I'm always very interested to see how people approach their trips, because like I mentioned, everyone is so different. There is no one way to do Japan. Some people have more money than others. Some people travel with a family. Some people travel on their own. You know, some people are very sociable. Some people like to be alone. Some people can't stand being alone. And those are all things that make traveling to Japan so unique. And I'm sure that people can do exactly the same itinerary, but have completely different stories to tell at the end. Ooh, I'm just gonna check my phone, but I've just noticed. Some PayPal activity going on. Thank you. Let me just check. From, hey Jim, thanks so much. Snacks to hold you over till the next flight. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you so much for your £10. Much appreciated. And I was going to say, don't forget that you can donate via PayPal or Patreon at the moment on the Happy Gaijin. Hopefully that will be changing soon, and super chats will become available and memberships etc. will become available too. Hopefully. I just put everything I hope to see in my phone notes and go for it, no real itinerary. But that's also a very interesting way of approaching things, and it's also an interesting talk. So if you have been on a trip and that's been your approach, you can still do a trip report. The only difference is it will be in retrospect. It will be, you'd have to go back for your trip and you'd actually say, you know, like, I don't plan, I put everything on my phone and go with the flow. However, this is how my trip went. Does that make any sense? So in retrospect, you just have to go back and figure out what you did. Traveling with friends is fun, but traveling alone really lets me switch into Japanese mode. I think having a balance of both is the best, 100%. If you can travel on your own and every now and then, you know, meet up with friends, it's perfect. But I didn't travel too far outside of Tokyo, so my method is more local, but that's fine. Like I said, as long as there's some value to be given to help potential future travelers to the country, then that's all we need, really. Any idea how much a round-trip Shinkansen ticket would be from Tokyo to Kyoto? Just a ballpark figure is fine. Actually, you know what? If you go to Maps, Google Maps, right, and you put, for example, Kyoto Station, and you put directions, and you put from Tokyo Station to Kyoto Station, and you say you have to put a date. It basically tells you roughly how much the price would be, and it actually tells you how much will be. Normally it doesn't include the seat reservation, but the seat reservation just had a few hundred yen more, I guess. But here, for example, going on from Tokyo to Kyoto costs 14,370 yen, basically, probably without the seat reservation. That's on the Nozomi, which is the fastest one. That takes 2 hours and 15 minutes. It only stops 4 times. So you can use Google Maps to give you some kind of estimate, some kind of an idea. That would be one way, 14,370. But yeah, easy. An Osaka relative loves Kyoto, so she drags me back. But I really like the Kanji Museum in Gion, the Railway Museum, and the Shimogamo Shrine. You mentioned the Kanji Museum quite a few times, and next time I go to Kyoto, I'll definitely try and have a look, you know. I've actually tried to assign activities to days for my upcoming trip, and there's way more to do than there are days to do, and that's always a problem, right? Things to plan for the trip after next. There's always things to plan. I'm also very interested in doing a follow-up video to that, like 5 hidden gems in Tokyo video. I think that the feedback for that video has been very, very positive. It pretty much has very, very good feedback. People have really liked it. Obviously the audience at the moment is very small. Hopefully YouTube will find the audience for it as the months progress. But I'd like to do a part 2, like another 5 places in Tokyo that are less visited, with less visitors, a little bit more in the suburbs, a little bit more unique. So that will be something that I'll be researching, and obviously if anybody has any suggestions, then definitely worth giving them to me. Thank you. You're welcome, Jennifer. Always here to help. You know that here in the Ninja Monkey Happy Gaijin community, we are here to help each other and, you know, just make things as easy as we can. Have you ever gone to see the Ninja Monkeys in Kyoto? You know, I'm not a big fan of monkeys. I tend to keep away from monkeys, to be honest. But I have seen wild monkeys, but not on purpose, just because they've been wild. Ah, Nathan, the Kanji Museum is not English language friendly, but it's really fun and interesting. There are lots of free stuff upstairs. Maybe I need a guide. Our hotel in Gion was just around the corner from the Kanji Museum. We ran out of time, but I was very intrigued to go inside. Maybe I'll go during the March trip. And you were staying in a really nice hotel because I went to your hotel with you. Remember? Do you remember? I walked you to your hotel in that dark, dark night. That Hidden Gems video may be near the top of my favorites of all your videos. Thanks so much, Bojo Pigeon. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing that video a lot, actually. So, thank you. We need to have a Tawada meetup. I know, right? Monkey, 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 monkey. A decent docent. A decent docent. What? I feel so limited when I schedule activities that don't require reservations to a specific day. There's so much to see. What I tend to do, Row the Evil, what I try to do, is depends on how action-packed I want the day to go, but sometimes I think that 3 or 4 activities or 3 or 4 things in a day is pretty much a chill, okay sort of day. So what I do is I choose 3 or 4 things that I want to do, and I put them in order of importance, or I put them in order of how efficiently I can do those 3 or 4 things. And then, as the day progresses, I just do them at my own leisurely sort of timing and stroll until I get to my destination. And if I finish out the 4 and I still have extra time, I usually have like an extra 5th and a 6th that I could do. So there's 2 ways that you can do it. You can either do it by efficiency, which is you get 4 things that you want to see each day. Usually what I do is I make a list of things and I try to put them in order of importance. The things that I really want to see at the top, the things that if I miss out, I'll leave for another trip or I'm okay missing out at the bottom. And then what I do is I try to find if there's any way that I can put the list into a itinerary that's efficient for travel, so that I don't have to like be, you know, going all over the city or the town, bouncing about. And once I've done that, then I literally follow the itinerary 2 or 3 or 4 things a day, and sometimes I'll even go into the list a little bit more. That's a very efficient and a very chill way of doing things, in my opinion. It also means that you don't have to be too like stuck to your plans. A good museum guide, that is. Why do you feel that your packing video caught on so well? Right place, right time, or just plain old Nathan magic? I'm still trying to learn how YouTube works. There's a few other videos that I've noticed more recently which are doing okay. Like, some of them have surprised me. So sometimes I don't look at my analytics, and then when I look at my analytics, I'm like, oh, look at that. That video is like caught on. And the videos that are doing relatively okay are, for example, the Tokyo Hotel hack video. This hack will help you find the perfect hotel, Tokyo Hotel, has 111,000 views. And that video has in the past maybe 2 months or 3 months picked up a lot, if that makes any sense. Then another example is where are we? This is why I always stay in Ueno. That one has about 40,000 views or so, but it seems to be picking up now. So sometimes I think sometimes you just need to like let YouTube find the audience for your video. If you put together a good video, it might just take time, I think. So, but I think in that case, in the case of packing, maybe there weren't too many packing videos out there. Maybe it was because it was just before a period of time when it was gonna be like a busy period for people traveling to Japan. Maybe it was right place, right time. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The hidden gem was so good I couldn't add a smart ass comment. Hi Jim. I was wondering. I can see why you wouldn't like monkeys. The Gibraltar ones are super aggressive. Absolutely, I hate them. The difference between Kyoto monkeys and Gibraltar is like Nara deer versus Miyajima. Ooh, okay, you Pikachu, go away now. Down from the Kanji Museum by the Kamo River is the Minamiza. Minamiza. It's a really good place to watch kabuki plays. So many Kyoto is okay to me. Okay, right, thanks. I always underestimate the number of rest days I'll need. Yes, that is something that you need to add to your itinerary, rest days. I don't mind missing out on some things. It just gives me an excuse to go back. I agree. That's a good method, Nathan. 3 to 4 activities is a nice number. Sadly, my list keeps on growing, so I may not get halfway through. You'll just have to return. That's the beauty. Not trying to derail the discussion, pun intended, but I'm thinking that taking Shinkansen round trip from Tokyo to Kyoto and later Tokyo to Yamadera is still better not to buy the JR Pass, right? I don't think that using the JR Pass will be value for money in that case, but you'd have to check it out, like add up all those trips, compare it to the JR Pass, really. Also, don't forget that for now, and I'm saying for now because things might change, and I think things will change, the Hokuriko Arch Pass that allows you access to Kyoto via Kanazawa is relatively cheap, and you can access them via Kanazawa, and that might be an option also to look into. Good morning, Alminox. Hey, how are you doing? You arrived just about towards the end of my stream, but I'll hang on a little bit because you've come, guest of honor and all. Pound Town. Hey, a good pounding is a Japanese tradition around New Year's, but we are doing it a month earlier for logistical reasons. Your YouTuber hide and seek in Tokyo is one of my favorite videos. Really, Robert, really interesting. Yeah, something I would love to repeat. The hide and seek live stream was a lot of fun, and it was really cool to interact with the other streamers. So yeah. Gotta help my mum hang some Christmas lights before the turkey. Be right back. I'll see you in the next stream. Yeah, you might see me in the next stream. It is just about reaching the end of the stream now. But yeah, always I just want to encourage you to check out my last reaction video. Whether any of those TikTok videos that appear in the reaction that caught you by surprise or that you disagreed with me, let me know. I'd love to know. I'm gonna have to put these away. Oh, no more. Go and watch it. Go and watch it. Live chats. Who is still around? Is there anybody? I'm going to ask you to be brave. Is there anybody in the chat that has been watching, lurking, not said a word? Before we start ending things, it would be really nice if you said, "Hey, I've been here watching, but I haven't really wanted to say anything," which is absolutely fine, by the way. But I've got a feeling that there's a few people there watching, not really saying much. The background music is nice. I'm glad. Only one night. But you've been chatting. But it is just about a few minutes away from ending. Lurkers will continue to lurk. That is true though. I mean, you know, and lurkers have the right to lurk. Also, I have to be respectful that some people like to lurk and listen and watch and not really say anything, but they can still like the video, can't they? They can still like the stream. I'm always a silent listener. Thank you, Danny, but you always say hello, so thanks. Common commenter, lurking whilst getting ready for work tomorrow. That's exactly what I'm going to do right now. Oh no, always at the end for me. I know, sorry dude. Sorry. I'll try to add a few additional ones over the Christmas period when I have a little bit more time. Maybe I can start a little bit later. Lurker's gonna lurk. Are there any places in Japan that you'd say you're just as familiar with as a place in your hometown? Maybe Ueno. Maybe I'm getting to the point now where I'm quite familiar with Ueno. But Ueno's quite big also, you know, like it's quite a big area. But definitely the area surrounding the station I'm quite familiar with in Ueno. I definitely don't chat when listening in my car. That's a good call, by the way. And I'm always a loud complainer. No, you're not. You're the voice of reason. I always look forward to the live stream. Was happy to see the notification. Thank you, Ro the Evil. And on that note, don't forget to check that your notifications are on for Ninja Monkey and for the Happy Gaijin. Hometown or home country? Same for Nathan. Home city. Home territory. Anyway, everyone, on that note, I'm going to end things. And I really appreciate the time that you've taken to spend Wednesday, a little bit of your Wednesday anyway, with me and the chat. Much appreciated. Lots of love to everyone. Why isn't it doing it now? Now it's doing it. And don't forget to like. And if I do a double like, fireworks. Don't forget to like, and I'll catch you in the next one. there will most likely be a video ready for the weekend. In the meantime, you can check out my reaction here on the Happy Gaijin, and don't forget that I am now moving across the live streams from Ninja Monkey to Happy Gaijin. So if you do want to rewatch for a limited time until I put them down, they will be available over here on the Happy Gaijin. Thanks everyone. Stay positive and be a happy Gaijin, everyone.